Cat.
I know. This is a fun picture. With the darkness looming behind that house.
Yeah.
Reese's home stands at the edge of the forest wall, an isolated buffer cushioning the rest of the town from an unending wilderness.
Oh.
It's kinda really dark over there. Just kind of. Knock, knock, knock. Reese, it's Stella. I brought some buddies. That's not Reese. Shh, not so loud. He's still sleeping. Can I help you some? The woman in the doorway stares directly into your eyes. You can practically feel her simmering irritation washing over you. Hi, Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if it would be okay if Reese could come out and play? Because I feel like we're being treated like children.
Yeah.
Nothing strenuous, we promise.
We're just gonna go dive down into a mine.
No, we're just gonna go walk around the outskirts of the mine and then trip and fall and be inside of it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna wake him up. If he's sleeping, he probably needs it. Not necessarily.
Don't look at me like that.
Well, you knew exactly what was happening there. Whatever you two have planned, it's probably beyond what he can manage right now anyways. If he can't stand or walk, then everything is out of his realm of capability.
Yeah.
Oh no, poor Reese. It's just been so long since either of us have gotten a chance to hang out with him. I'm sure he and Maple would get along super well, too. Would you like boiled peanuts?
We need to figure out how to get rid of these boiled peanuts.
Hi, I'm Maple, Vivian's kid. Stella, if Reese is that sick, we shouldn't be dragging him along on adventures.
We can't bring up the adventures, or else she will definitely say no.
Yeah, nothing strenuous here at all. The only thing strenuous here is carrying around this pug.
Hi, I'm Maple.
Hi. I know who you are. And fuck you. The way she avoids looking at you as she speaks makes you feel like you've done something wrong, even though you're pretty sure you've done absolutely nothing. Dead ass. Reese's mom turns back to the house, sighing. Sorry, I know that was a little rude. You just want to hang out with Reese, and he misses the both of you too. She sighs again, as if deciding whether to finish her thought. He's usually feeling his best around mid-afternoon. Why don't you come over tomorrow? Okay, fine.
Then we'll take him golf tonight.
That's true. That'll be less strenuous.
It will be less strenuous.
We can have some supper and y'all can hang out for a bit. I don't promise that he'll be perky, but I'm sure it'll brighten his spirits to see you two again.
We'll take him ghost hunting.
I like how it always just looks like Kanika's on her way to a funeral, though.
Yeah.
She wears my type of clothes. And I suppose you can come to Maple. Because
I don't know what I did wrong.
you are a relative to the Scarlets, and therefore fuck you. You know? Apparently and we also are Vivian's kid, which is even more heinous.
You know, the fact that we had to bring up our mom is making me wonder if this person knew our mom and just did not like her.
Well, it seems like everyone had a general understanding of who Vivian was.
Yeah, but everybody had different opinions of Vivian.
Yeah.
Like, we know that our cousin, hated her. And, like, our family hated her for just up and leaving.
Yeah.
But the librarian seemed to really, really like her.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, as much as he can remember since he was apparently a kiddo.
yeah.
That would be great. I can bring a side dish. Maybe deviled eggs? Does he still eat those? No. Eggs are a little too much for him. They don't settle well. You can leave the cooking to me. I know what he can handle. Also known as, fuck you, just let me do it.
Why do I feel like she has that one syndrome where she's constantly poisoning her child?
Ah, she could. I would hope not, but she could. Okay, I'll bring soda then. No, he can't do carbonation. Okay, yes, fine, you can bring soda. Just not the caffeine. Caffeine, apparently.
Caffeine.
That's kind of how you could pronounce it.
You're adding an extra N.
That's true. I put another N right here. Right in between the E and the I.
Yep.
Gotta love that caffeine. Anyway, ginger ale preferable. Oh, and leave the dog at home because fuck animals.
Fuck you.
She might cheer him up, you know. They have therapy dogs in the hospital. No dogs! Fuck you and your animals. It's fine. We can bring the dog to ghost hunting.
We can sneak the dog in.
Why? I never. The absolute gall! Thanks so much, Dr. Kelly. Well, stop bothering you now. I'm gonna go stop pretending that I'm a 10-year-old because you really treat us like it. Dr. Kelly nods in acknowledgement and quickly shuts the door, the sound of several locks clicking into place.
Telling you she's poisoning him.
But also, it's saying, can be heard from within. For some reason, my eyes glanced over and read victim.
I'm telling you, she's poisoning him.
You know? I mean, I don't know why.
You don't have that many locks and that much of an attitude about it.
I mean,
you're
I don't.
doing something that you shouldn't be doing.
I mean, she could just be a bitch, but for some reason, both of our minds went to it, though. Which, you know, if two people's minds went to it without really talking about it beforehand, you know, seems like not a good thing.
Yeah.
God, that woman makes me so nervous.
Not to mention she's a doctor.
She makes me revert into a child. And it's annoying. I remember she used to be so nice and carefree when we were kids. She almost treats us like we were kids still. She always had the best stickers when we had to get our shots. Maybe she's just stressed about Reese. Or maybe she's just nice to kids. Either way, I guess it's just the three of us. You gonna drive? Yeah, sorry. I don't like the thought of going up there without the van. Cool. I'll take my shortcut then. Shouldn't be too long for me to get there. You're welcome to tag along, Maple. Who are you gonna go with? Don't worry. I won't be offended if you'd rather ride with Kanika.
I am riding with fucking Stella and I'm holding the baby on my lap.
Well, no, we're walking. Stella.
No, I thought she was...
Stella's walking, Kanika's taking the van.
I thought we were both driving up there separately.
Why not just drive up with Kanika? Do you want to see why she wants to walk?
Yeah.
Aren't the mines a bit of a ways off? Don't worry about it, Maple. There's a lot of junk in the back of my van. It gets a little tight with more than two people.
Walk with Stella.
For some reason, I feel like her parents died in a vehicle accident, and so she's, like, got trauma with cars. I have no idea, but I feel like that's what's going on here, because that was very...
That's a fair assumption, I can see that.
Her reaction to not wanting to be in a car was very...
Yeah.
So, walk with Stella?
Walk with Stella.
I mean, she needs assistance. She's gonna go take a shortcut through the woods. Into the woods, ... again, it says.
Yep.
Alright, so we'll meet you there. Puppy. I see you don't have her on her leash. What if she sees a deer?
Or what if she sees a not deer?
She's gonna chase after it regardless. The woods are calm and serene compared to last night, though you can't help but get the feeling that danger lurks just beyond the trees. Because you're literally in the woods again. Hey, thanks for coming along with us. With Gretchen and me, I mean. I hope I haven't seemed too cold about everything that happened last night. The truth is that I'm barely keeping myself together. I just don't know how to let it out. Duke died out there last night. And I just can't stop thinking that it might have been my fault. Technically, no, because he was out there already and he would have done exactly what he did, whether we were there or not. He just would have died, and instead of his body disappearing and we knew he died, his body would have disappeared and everyone would have been like, where the fuck did Duke go?
Yep.
So it's probably better that we were there.
Yeah.
If only I dived for that flashlight. If only I didn't drag you along into the woods. I mean, I guess if you went for the flashlight, that would have been useful. Instead, you were... I mean, but being frozen in place by fear, you know, is not necessarily something you can...
Oh, yeah, I would know. I have the freeze response.
So... Stella, whatever happened last night, you did nothing wrong. I just wish she could understand that. She's such a good girl. Oh, Gretchen. Stella pauses, searching for what to say. It's like there's this guilt boiling under my skin, but the only way I can process what happened is by turning off the part of me that feels things.
Stella, do you need a hug?
When I'm around other people, it's like I think of Duke dying as just that thing that happened. Like it's just part of another video. Because if I actually admit to other people that I feel something, then I'd have to admit to myself that what happened is my fault. I mean, it's not your fault, but...
No.
I mean, of course it's not your fault. I don't know how to break this to you, but if you didn't hesitate last night...
Definitely not that one.
Yeah, no. You were so cool and collected this morning. What happened? What happened, happened. But we can move forward together. Toughen up. Can't have you falling apart on me.
Oh.
Tap.
It's not your fault.
Of course it's not your fault. It's nobody's fault. It's my fault. I mean, technically, Gretchen.
Gretchen's fault.
It really is Gretchen's fault. Tabitha. Should we blame the dog? Because it really is Gretchen's fault.
It really is Gretchen's fault. Let's say it's nobody's fault.
It's too late.
Oh,
I clicked.
Okay.
I clicked Gretchen's fault. She thinks it's funny though.
Sorry, Gretchen. I can't let Stella beat herself up over what happened when you tied my hand up like this.
You know? I mean, she would have died otherwise.
Yeah.
It's her fault. If it helps Stella be at peace with herself, I am more than happy to be thrown under the bus. It's cute. See, Gretchen was fine with it too.
Gretchen was fine with it. Okay.
And it seemed to lighten the mood too.
It did.
Because I feel like it's nobody's fault. It's just all right, whatever you say, you know.
Yeah.
But at least we got a chuckle. Thanks.
I think I needed to hear that. Oh.
That branch snapping felt like my back snapping in two.
It sounded like somebody crunched down on some celery for me.
I mean, it sounded like a very interesting crunching of sticks, but because it was so unexpected, I felt like I died. The conversation comes to a dramatic halt, with you, Stella, and Gretchen all whirling around to face the sound. It's Duke, and he's alive somehow. I don't trust the darkness under that bird.
Neither do I.
A bird. Oh, let me at it. I can get it. Back off, dog. This is my stick. Whoa, calm down, girl. It's just a bird with its stick.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Wow.
Probably goes for the two of us. Ha! I guess we're all a little on edge. Let's hurry to the mine. It shouldn't be much farther.
Guess we didn't have to worry about the darkness.
I guess the darkness was just darkness.
Yeah.
Look at those cross-hatched trees.
Mm.
It looks interesting.
Why does it sound like somebody's shooting an AK in the background?
Well, I was thinking that it sounded like someone, like, lightly shaking the fence to where it didn't sound metallic, or shaking a... What's the little, like, Mexican thingy that you would hold, and it has, like, little rice... Maraca? Yeah. I was gonna say that it has rice in it, because in kindergarten or whatever, you know, I did a little toilet paper roll, and put some rice in it, and we were like, it's a maraca!
Oh my goodness, baby Jennifer holding a toilet roll filled with the beautiful image.
Just, I made maracas.
It's a wonderful image.
Anywho, so Kaneko casually leans against your van as you and Stella emerge from the woods. With her big, hefty, Kanika and a half tall van. Yo. Y'all have a good walk. Wait, can the rattlesnake get out of my ear?
We're in the Appalachians. There's no rattlesnakes.
Sorry, can the mountain lion get out of my ear? Yeah, it was great. We, you know, talked it over. You know, I feel a little less guilty about last night.
Yeah.
The dog looks strange in the background with the big bulging eye and the tongue. I mean, not that you were missing out or anything. You didn't want to run into any... You didn't want... Yeah, no, of course you didn't want to run into any of those creatures. But that's not what it says.
No.
You didn't run into any of those creatures, did you? Oh my god, I know. That little dog. I have no idea when I would use a picture of Gretchen like that. But I have taken a screenshot. Nope. That makes sense. They're probably a nocturnal. I don't know if I should feel relieved or disappointed. But we're all here. What's the plan? We walk straight up there and we talk to the first person we see.
Yep.
Yep. I should probably be on lookout duty. I'm a bit of a persona non... What? They're a what of the mines? They are a person of interest? They're a not gracious...
Welcome person.
Ah.
She's unwelcome at the mine.
What language is that?
It's Latin.
Why is she speaking Latin?
Because it's a common phrase. The persona non grata is a common phrase.
I hadn't heard it, so...
It's an idiom.
Tabitha. Yeah... I may have tried to, you know, actually talk to her this morning. Didn't work out very well. But also, apparently I sneak in a couple times to try and talk to her, and she is busy working, and so she said, fuck you, go away. And Gretchen makes it a little hard to be sneaky. What can I say? I thrive in the limelight. We're probably less likely to get caught if only one of us is snooping around down there. Why do I feel like Team 1 is going to stay here at the gate. Team 2, consisting of Kanika and myself, are going to go up to the mines. And all of a sudden it's going to be Team 3, consisting of myself, going into the mines.
Yeah.
Because she ain't going down there, and I hear someone screaming, and I need to go help them. Yes, with one of us down here. If Stella's on lookout duty and only one of us is going in, what's the third person doing?
Yeah.
I take it I'm the one of us you're talking about. I've got this. I'm not interested. Talking to people scares me. You should do it. Talking to people scares me too. You should suck it up, Kanika.
Jeez, rude.
You know?
Let's do the deer in the headlights thing. If Stella is no, not the silence.
Well, I was confused what you meant by that.
Going in. What's the third person doing?
Hey, they're holding Gretchen. If Stella's on lookout duty, and one of us is going in, what's the third person doing? You know those cheesy rom-coms where someone wears an earpiece on their first date? Whoa, do you have some kind of surveillance rig in the back of your van that I didn't know about? What? No. I have a pair of earbuds with a really good mic. You just do a group call.
Oh.
I mean, that works.
I take it I'm the one going in.
Tabitha and I aren't exactly friends. And maybe she'd actually be happy seeing me show up at her workplace since she apparently was oh so worried last night.
Yeah.
And pretty much all of the miners shop at the general store. I don't want to make folks uncomfortable, you know?
Oh, you're saying they're all bigots?
I was more thinking that they would somehow be uncomfortable that the shopkeeper would be at the mines. I don't really know why that would make them uncomfortable, but that was my thought. It's probably the best if I'm able to do it. You're good, Kanika. I've got this. I'm not interested. I'm just gonna go find it.
I guess we're gonna have to go with the first option because none of the others.
Yeah.
You're good, Kanika. I got this.
Oh my god, dog.
Dog. Don't smell.
The little cinnamon roll of a tail right there is cute.
Yeah. Oh
You're good, Kanika. I've got this. You'll do great. Here's those earbuds I mentioned earlier. That was a loud noise. Sounded
Would you
strange.
like some peanuts in return?
Would you like some peanuts? Kanika hands you a pair of earbuds. We can feed you boiled peanuts. Sorry. Questions if you get stuck, and Stella can give you a heads up if Tabitha's headed your way. Dang, I've missed doing this sort of thing with you. You're so thorough. Oh, thanks. I do my best. I guess we should part ways and start the call, yeah? Stella and Kanika break off, leaving you alone at the entrance to the mines. Your phone buzzes. Hey! Can you hear us? Try saying something. Something.
I mean, that's you know me.
Something. Stella and Kanika chuckle on the other end of the line. I mean, you said say something. I did what you asked.
I mean, that's what I do. Like, you tell me to say something, like, or send a message, and I make random noises.
Yeah, I tell Bailey to say something so I can check the audio, and she's like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, why are you screaming, Bailey? Nothing to do now but to enter the worksite.
Enter.
Enter! You pass through the unlocked fence and enter the property of Scarlet Hollow Mine.
Damn.
I found a black man and the referee. You pass through the unlocked fence to the mine. I'm in. I like how
an accomplishment, but I'm in.
I like how the rattlesnake in the background makes it sound randomly like we were in a cowboy, like, you know, ye olden days.
I'm in.
I'm in. Alright, Morpheus.
All right.
Good to know. Approach the nearest group of miners, or just go find your cousin. No.
Group of miners.
Hello, group of miners. You don't seem to be holding up too well. I remember you giving me the stink eye at the diner yesterday. You approach the nearest group of miners. A blonde woman, a broad-shouldered man, and an old-timer. Their uniforms identify them as Harrison Davis. And Zax.
Interesting.
You got reason to be bothering us? Hey! I'm Tabitha's cousin. So, you see anything weird? Do you guys know a guy named Wayne? Hey, y'all should just leave. Tabitha.
One of these doesn't sound so weird.
I'm thinking either Wayne or weird.
I was gonna go with Wayne.
Thank goodness. I feel like the background noise of the game is loud.
Basically, I'm thinking let's try and find Wayne.
Yeah, let me
Like, hey, I'm trying to find Wayne. Do you know where he is?
It's just a little noisy here in this mining facility.
Yeah.
Which one did you say?
Wayne.
Wayne. Oh.
They all look at you.
Yeah, we knew him.
Knew him?
Meaning he was fired or meaning he died? Which one?
He's dead.
He was such a cut-up, missed that dude. He may have accosted
What
me.
happened to him? Let's not talk about being accosted last night.
What happened? The miners shift for a moment, uncomfortably glancing at one another. Isn't that the guy y'all said was, he's gone. That's all that matters.
He's dead?
Press. I need to know what's happening.
Yeah.
And I will be out of their hair soon enough. They can be uncomfortable for a minute. It's fine.
Now you understand why I was confused when I was watching you play with B. I'm like, wait, you saw him too?
Oh, yeah.
Because what I thought, like, when we played it the first time, I'm like, I know this guy's Ghost. So, and I have my mystic ability kind of shit, so...
No, it must have, I mean, it could just have been a scripted ghost event, you know? Like, because Stella could see it, too. At least I'm pretty sure Stella.
No, it was the,
Well, no, that was Miss Forsyth. Forsyth. Right.
She's a fucking psychic herself. So
well, yeah. But I was saying, couldn't Stella also see and was just like, well, that was weird? Because she also said earlier to Kanika, she was just like, yeah, Wayne came by and mentioned Mabel by name.
Oh, true. True.
So he could just be a lingering spirit. Dot, 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 dot. What, are you, some sort of cop? No, I just want to fucking know, dude. Yeah, I'm a cop, and I'm looking into whatever happened to Wayne. No. Just tell me what happened.
Yeah, just tell me what happened. We're not going to bring up that I'm Tabitha's cousin.
Fuck off. Hey, Zax, come on, man. No. I've been here decades longer than you, and I know bait when I see it. Let's get out of here. My shift's about to start anyways. It ain't no fucking bait. I just want to know who the fuck he is. Sorry. I almost wonder what would have happened if I said I was the police. They probably would have left still.
But they probably would have left faster.
I don't know. If I was, I guess their police isn't necessarily the most great. But I was going to say, assuming that their police was actually good, I don't know why they would be concerned about the police looking into something that happened.
Maybe if the police looked into it, the mine would be shut down and they'd lose their jobs.
Maybe. I don't know.
Just substandard safety.
Alright, on to the next group of 3, and then on to those 2 all the way over there. Alright, next group. Before you can reach the miners, you're struck with an intense feeling. You recognize the hollow terror as the same thing you felt last night when you set eyes on that awful man in the miner's jacket.
Oh.
He has a towel over his
Wait.
face. You shouldn't be up here. It's dangerous. Well, I mean, he seems to be used. I mean, what did he say last time? He said maple. Was it just maple? Or was it like maple, I know you're here, or something like that?
Hold on.
Because I'm pretty sure there was a second line. Alright. Is dangerous. Mystical, what are you? Or if we're not mystical, we either attack him, run, stop stalking me, or why are you following me? Do you need help? Ghost! Say nothing. I'm thinking...
what are you?
Yeah, I was thinking mystical.
Since we have mystical, we can use it now, because it doesn't sound like a crazy person for the first time.
Yeah. What are you? Flesh and blood, much like yourself. You don't have to be afraid of me.
I think that's a lie.
Stay home, wait for the week to end. Don't keep putting yourself in the path of danger. This is all I ask. I mean, sounds very nice.
It does.
And then he fucking vanished.
Mm.
It didn't say he walked away. It just said he's gone. Hey, Maple, are you still there? I've just been getting static from you. Bailey, there's been interference.
Oh, he said, welcome home.
That's what it was.
Maple, welcome home.
I knew there was a second line.
And that's it.
Meanwhile, I was trying to listen to the background, like the really faint background music, because it low-key sounds like a woman wailing.
But yeah, he just said welcome home.
Let me, I'm gonna turn this up for a second so you can... Doesn't it sound like moaning or wailing in the background?
Yeah, it's got the little, like, for small sections.
I'm also not sure why
Weird.
I only have sound effects going through my right ear. That's kind of weird. I wonder if they tried to do that, or if it's weird. Interesting. Anyway, I just thought that sounded weird in the silence. Because I thought it was just the creaking of machines at first, and then I was like, that sounds a little less mechanical.
Yeah.
Anywho, so static. We got the ghost fucking with our mechanics. Wayne got the jump on me. Oh, don't mind me, our new friend just stopped by to say hello. I mean...
Let's go with the second option, yeah.
Whoa. I thought I saw you talking to someone down there. Are you okay? Whatever he is, I don't think he's human. He told me to stay at the estate for the rest of the week. I wonder why. I mean, but also.
Second one.
Okay.
The mystical one sounds crazy again.
Well, especially since he said he's flesh and blood. I'm not really sure on that one. He told me to stay at the estate the rest of the week, that I'd be safe there. Why would he tell me that? What the hell is that supposed to mean? He must have been threatening you, right?
No.
The plot thickens like a fine tail soup. I mean, it could. I mean, I don't think he's human. He had a fucking towel over his face.
A fucking tally... Did you really just make a fucking joke about the tally-po?
That took you a minute, but yeah.
No, I've been like, you kidding me over here for a second.
Yeah, the plot thickens like a nice tail soup.
My brain was like, oh my god, did that really just happen?
Yes, it did happen.
Trust me, I got it immediately.
Anywho, He had
It
a
just means we're on the right track. I'm not about to back down.
Okay. I just feel like he was, you know, his clothes were still all stained looking. He had a towel over his face with his eyes piercing through it.
Like, I know
and then
he's a ghost, but I don't want to say I don't think he's human, because you can still be human and be dead. So...
anyway. Wayne trying to make me leave just means that we're on the right track, and I'm not about to back down. Whoa, so brave, bruh. I right-clicked on accident, bruh. Heck yeah, Maple, we've got your back. I mean, again, it's nice that we have two people at two different vantage points looking out for me.
Yeah.
Alright, approach the group of miners.
Another group of miners.
Hey there, can we help you with something? So man named Wayne, out of the ordinary, Tabitha.
You know what? What do you guys think of Tabitha?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The three men visibly stiffen. Lovely woman.
The sarcasm.
Always been a good boss. Runs the place well.
That's concerning. That is very concerning.
Yeah.
Their body language, and then hearing them say that.
Yeah. But also, I was gonna say that if asking about Tabitha and asking about Out of the Ordinary, like, are just, like, one-off questions, but then we can still talk about Wayne, I wonder how the first group would have reacted.
Let's go with, have you fellas seen anything out of the ordinary?
Like what? You know, anything out of the ordinary, I just said. Weird animals, odd noises, people getting sick, knocking in the mines.
People getting sick.
Have people been getting sick? You a health inspector or something? The boss looks out for our health. Knocking?
Weird animal sightings, then.
Don't tend to go on many hikes. Not exactly the nature scene type. After a full day's work, I just see my bed. Maybe a few hours in between.
That's a few years, but okay.
Beers. Yes. Hey.
Odd noises in the woods.
I heard something a few nights ago. Like nothing I ever heard. Some unearthly beast. You couldn't have started with that?
Mountain lion.
I'm telling you, Isaacs. Why is there so many people with a plural name? You need to take a sick day. You need rest, man. I've already taken a sick day this year. This year. Can't afford to take any more if I want to have Christmas off. What the fuck?
And you say that you are being taken care of health-wise.
And yet you've already taken a single health day this year and you can't take more? Otherwise you can't have...
That's concerning.
Yeah. Sorry, I saw that I had a ring notification and I was curious who it was, and the person was turned around, but I couldn't tell at first, so I thought it was just someone standing at the door with all their hair in front of their face, and I was really confused.
Creepy.
Exactly. And then I realized they were just standing backwards. Anywho.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
Which part? What are we talking about?
No, just there's no option right now. Just
Tabitha. What? Oh, is she coming? It can't be that bad here, right?
They're just reacting to what they heard.
Oh, I see, I see.
Knocking in the mines.
Have you heard any knocking? Not that I've heard. Can't hear shit down there with the machines and the men working. My question is, have the machines ever stopped working for a second? Because we know electronics are not working in the presence of Wayne. Yeah. My dad used to work in these mines. Whoopsie.
Stop right-clicking.
I'm not trying to. It's just really easy to accidentally do it. My dad used to work in these mines before they brought in continuous miner. The big machine, that is. He told me stories about something that sounded like someone pounding on the walls. No offense, Isaacs, but your daddy has a few screws loose. Rodriguez. He was a fine man. Well, that's all on that front. Anything else? So Wayne.
You know a man named Wayne.
But yeah, since we were able to go through all of that, I'm just like, man, I wish I knew what those first group would have said.
Right.
I didn't know that Wayne was going to be a be-all, end-all.
Yeah.
Wayne? Do you mean Sam Wayne? I don't fucking know. What are you asking about him for? Wait, have you seen him? He's been following me. I saw him just now. No.
I saw him just now.
He muttered some creepy stuff to me and then disappeared. I knew it! He probably just got back to camp after whatever he went off to do. Hold on a tick. Creepy isn't exactly his M.O. You know that, Isaacs. How do you know it was Sam Wayne? I don't recall seeing your face around here before. The name was on his jacket, just like
yours.
Hey, that's what the folks at the general store have been calling him.
True. Let's go with the second one because that's.
Yeah, because the first one could just be. Because the first one could just be, well, maybe that guy just stole Wayne's jacket.
Yeah.
Kanika and Sybil. Good people. But I don't expect they'd know everything, every mining fella in town by sight, if you catch my drift. They know who Wayne is, that's the point.
Yeah, they know who Wayne is.
Smith, you're losing me. I'm just saying, it'd be awfully strange for Wayne to still be in town, wandering around, following some stranger and not checking in with any of his buddies.
Do we know anything about our father?
No. Sounds to me like somebody who got sick of work is having a little fun playing hooky.
It's fine. I want to know how old Wayne is.
Meanwhile, I'm just like, this group of miners clearly does not know what the first group of miners knew.
Yeah.
Because they're over here like...
The group of miners knows that Wayne is dead.
But I'm also curious because he's, whichever one, said that Wayne, like, wandered off to go and do something. And I'm wondering if that first group of miners followed him or something.
Oh, we really should have talked about the other shit with the first group of miners.
When was the last time I saved?
I think it was...
Oh, I mean, I was with them.
We started talking about Wayne. So.
Shall I...
Yes.
We'll just load that real fast. I do want to lose my unsaved progress.